Kaido will be the best villain in One Piece up to this point. Now, this is why I'm saying this. I want you guys to understand something right now. When it comes to the best villains that we have in One Piece up to this point, we think Crocodile, we think Dofi. A lot of people say Dofi, right? And when you think about Crocodile and Dofi, and you think about their specific characteristics, right? We love Doflamingo because of his influence in the story. The backstory is excellent. The depth of his character is excellent. The way he took over Dressrosa, brilliant, methodical, evil, conqueror, dominant. Every showing that we saw of Doflamingo, up until Dressrosa, was him kind of trolling around, embodying people, manipulating people. So Dofi's perception was amazing. Just like, hey, you got that Godfather feel from him. And it's the same thing with Crocodile. Crocodile's my top one, right? To me, some may disagree, but Crocodile's my top one. And stay with me here, because we're talking about villains. We're going to compare these guys to Kaido. Crocodile had the same vibe. Clean drip, the jacket, Logia Devil Fruit, Shichibukai, like Baroque Works. He had his whole organization within secrecy, infiltrated both sides, stopped Vivi at every single point where she thought she had Crocodile. He always had another plan ahead of time. He beat Luffy twice. The presence of Crocodile, the people he was connected to, the people that know him. He has ties with Whitebeard, ties with the revolutionaries, with Ivankov. You look at these two characters, and the thing that stand out is their presence, their clout, and their abilities. Now let's look at Kaido, and this is why I say Kaido will become the best villain in One Piece that we've seen thus far, because I still believe Blackbeard has an opportunity to be top one. Think about what we just mentioned. When it comes to presence, Kaido's presence overshadows Doflamingo and Crocodile. When you think about clout, Kaido is part of the Rocks Pirates. Land, sea, and air. He's been captured by the Marines like 7 times. They tried to execute him, failed every time. He's rumored to be unwoundable. Obviously, that's not true now because Zoro and Odin. But think about that perception. Think about the presence. And then think about what he's doing now. He's packed up Luffy twice. He tanked an Ashura. Packed up Law, packed up Kinemon, packed up the Scabbards twice, packed up Sulong. Kaido has been packing people all of Wano. He's been taking all kinds of damage, everyone's best attacks, everyone. Luffy learned a new technique within the fight, and Kaido packed him up off screen. So when we talk about presence and ability, there's none that comes close to Kaido right now, unfortunately. And then, again, in terms of character perspective, people will still like Doflamingo. Crocodile, we haven't got enough of his character yet, so I'll leave Crocodile out of this. But Doflamingo is the character. It's the influence he has on the world. You love the character. Dofi's character is excellent. The backstory. But if you've noticed in Wano, little by little, Oda's been showing us more and more of Kaido's character. And we had this perception of Kaido that he was just some warmongering meathead. All he wanted to do was die and fight. That's it. But as you see, he wanted to destroy the world. Okay, why did he want to go after Whitebeard? Why did he want to destroy the world? Okay, you see that. Then you see how he's managed Wano, how he's worked with Orochi, how he's more aware of the world around him. He has ties with Big Mom. You find out he's part of Rocks. You're like, okay, there's a little bit more to Kaido. Okay, there's a little more. Then you get to the flashback. And then even in the anime episode where they show you even more, you look at Kaido's interactions with Odin, and you look at how Kaido reveres Odin, and then you listen to how he talked to Momonosuke. This is the son of Odin? This is what Odin produced? This whiny, snot, driveling kid, are you kidding me? This is the man to put the fear of God? This is his son? I'm disappointed. That's why I didn't kill him. Because Kaido is deeper than what we think. Pay attention to the line that he used with Kinemon. The problem with people is that they don't accept the warrior's death. Instead of facing death, facing a warrior's death, they try to escape from it. And that disappoints him. Look at how when he packed up Luffy. Oh, I got excited for this is the first time I got excited in a long time. You learned a new trick and you got excited. And then I packed you up and then you disappointed me. This is pathetic. I should have cut his head off. Look at how he's treating Momo after he made that announcement that he was Odin's son when he was on the cross, on that cross. Look at what he said to Momonosuke at the end of this chapter. Are you satisfied, son of Odin? They're showing you bits and pieces of who Kaido is beneath the surface. He has this samurai code that's really interesting. The beauty of death, facing death like a warrior, being a man, masculinity. The way he treats Yamato. You're my son, you're my heir. So you are gonna rule over Onigashima because that's how things need to be. I'm a warrior, you're a warrior. You like Odin? You better fight like him or I'm gonna beat you every day. As aggressive as it sounds, that's the energy he's bringing. So when we look at Kaido and we hear about him talking about Joy Boy, and now we're talking about Kaido's impact on the story overall, because him mentioning Joy Boy in chapter 10-14 has massive implications, because it means Kaido knows about something within the Void Century. He knows about the secrets of this world that haven't been revealed yet, which means Kaido's influence on the story involves the end of series plot. This is why we love Dofi, because Dofi has so much weight within the story. Kaido's weight is growing immensely within the story, and we still haven't got the Rocks flashback yet, which is his backstory. So Kaido's backstory, to me, I don't think it'll miss. I just have so much confidence that his backstory is not going to miss. So if his backstory doesn't miss, his presence is greater, his clout will be greater. He's going to be top 1. He's going to be the best villain in One Piece until Blackbeard arrives. I think it's time we start understanding that Kaido is probably the best thing that we have in Wano. We were kind of confused, disappointed, like, oh, Kaido's kind of a bum. Like, what is he doing? Why he just taking these hits? And, oh, Dragon Form is kind of mid. He's a Gyarados, Hyper Beam. And then we get Hybrid Kaido. Then we get Three Realms Ragnarok. Then we get Thunder Bagua. Multiple times. Then we get him bursting in and slapping Kinemon, bodying him, stabbing him in the chest. Kaido doesn't waste time. He doesn't monologue. He just ends it. He's a breath of fresh air. I think we should really start appreciating what we're seeing from Kaido, ladies and gentlemen. I think we really should, because Kaido's showing is only getting better and better and better. And in this conversation with Yamato and Kaido, can you imagine what we get from that? What we learn about his character? What we learn about Yamato? Yamato is an extension of Kaido. So if Yamato hits, it just makes Kaido look better. Not to mention we still have a confrontation between Luffy and Kaido. Not to mention there's still things we haven't seen from Kaido. Why did Oda off-screen his fight with Luffy, the second fight? Because maybe there's something about Kaido that we still don't know. Why is it Lancey and Air? Why is it in a one-on-one bet on Kaido? There's something we haven't seen yet. There's something we haven't seen yet. And I honestly, guys, I just couldn't be happier with what I'm seeing with Kaido. I just couldn't be. I really couldn't. And it's a potential, like, I'm scared because I don't want Blackbeard to fall short of Kaido, because I believe in Blackbeard's potential, but Kaido is really, really, really impressive. It's just as impressive as it gets. So pay attention to Kaido. I want you to go back. Matter of fact, go back and read Kaido's interactions. Read his interactions with his crewmates. Remember what happened with Jack and the Sulongs. Oh, it's not that you're weak, it's that they were just really strong. It's all right, go heal up. He cares about his crewmates if they're strong. If you work under Kaido and you're strong, he gonna respect you. Kaido only respects the strong. He hates weakness. As a villain, as an antagonist, you can love that ideology and make sure he has the depth too. Kaido is gonna be top 1, guys. It's gonna happen. Yo everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe here to get the latest from the channel, or also check out some other videos that might suit your specific tastes.